How many attackers were there?
She looks nice.
I know, but we can't rely on that. Nuri could pretend to be the petrified one in front of the mage, but her voice isn't deep enough.
I don't hear a thing. Not a single thought.
Nuri could pretend to be the petrified one in front of the mage, but her voice isn't deep enough. Nuri could pretend to be the petrified one in front of the mage, but her voice isn't deep enough. Look, your necklace with the fairy water. You got used to living without it pretty quickly.
I'm not a fairy anymore, so I don't need fairy water.
How many attackers were there?
Nuri could pretend to be the petrified one in front of the mage, but her voice isn't deep enough.
What did the mage look like?
She wouldn't. If only it were that simple to heal her.
The spirit must have been petrified
The
as well.
spell won't do any good here. No, what good would that do? She wouldn't like that.
I don't hear a thing. Not a single thought. There.
Garon, I can't fly again yet.
I know, Nuri. Just rest. I can do it by myself. Psst! Nuri, can you do me a favour? Distract the mage. Hop behind the statue and talk to him. He'll think you're the petrified woman.
Shall I tell him about King Chestnut and the turnip ghosts?
No, just answer his questions.
What questions, and what should I say?
Listen.
How many attackers were there?
It was just one.
What did the mage look like?
He wore a crocus-coloured brooch on his left breast.
How do you know all that?
I don't know anything, I'm just guessing.
From what direction did the attack come?
It came out of the forest.
And in what direction did they depart?
Into the tent. Can you remember all that?
Yes, that's easy.
What a waste of time. It appears the spirit of these peasants has been extinguished once and for all.
Well, okay, it's the interback. Do I have to? That makes it sad.
Ha! I have contact.
What did she say?
Shh!
Do you need help taking notes?
No, the report isn't difficult. I can memorize it.
If I want to get to the clearing, I'll have to distract her somehow. That exceeds my powers. Talking to him is hopeless. What happened here?
Watch it, lad. I've got sharp eyes.
That won't work. Gori, tell the mage something else. When he asks how many attackers there were, tell him... There were 2. If he wants a description of the mage, tell him... He wore a crocus-coloured brooch on his left breast. Tell him the attack came from... It came from the northeast, and the attackers fled... into the forest. Can you remember all that?
I think so.
The statement has changed.
Notes?
No, the report isn't difficult. I can memorize it.
Gori, tell the mage something else. When he asks how many attackers there were, tell him... 11 to 15. If he wants a description of the mage, tell him... He wore a crocus-coloured brooch on his left breast. Tell him the...